Where did I lose that time then? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. See, roundabout now, I'm hoping the guy in front, Jonas, or Jonas, I'm going for Jonas because it's Vormeyer, is concentrating on the fact that we're catching. I used to hate being chased. Found it really difficult not to focus on F3.
This guy Jonas didn't feel that fight is before you.
So I would... Sorry, say again. So I would get distracted by the car closing me down and see it moving around in the mirrors.
This guy Jonas didn't feel that fight is before you.
Okay. Whereas the more I concentrated on just being at one with the car, the more I found I could just ignore someone closing me down. If they were faster, they were going to get past. If they weren't, they weren't. If they were fast enough to catch me, but got stuck in that 1 second barrier, then they were going to sit in that 1 second barrier until I crossed the line. Okay, either I'm blinking or he's blinking a lot. Whoa. See, that's pressure. Whoa. See, if I wasn't already thinking from the moment he went off to approach him cautiously, I would have just rear-ended him. He broke much earlier and more than I was expecting. Again.
I need you to hold up just a second.
See, that completely threw me off, that line he took. I thought he was going to go off the track. I thought he was going to loop it again. He's blinking, so I just need to calm down, get back in the zone, and just wait for a straight. We caught him. We are going to pass him. How long left? 10 minutes. See, plenty of time. Why is he all the way over on the left? Let's just take it.
Still there. Still there. You're clear.
Why he would fight, who knows? See,
Very well done, mate.
thanks, because if me in that position, I'd think I've been off. I'm either overdriving or having trouble. The guy behind me's taken 10 plus seconds out of me. I'm off the track. He's taken position because I'm off the track. I'm not going to try and go around the outside of him in a turn like that because I'm going to end up in the wall, but hey ho. Now what I need to do is gap him so he doesn't fly into the back of me at the end of one of these heavy braking zones. Thanks. Missed my apex. See what I mean? If I'm confident and in the zone, I will just get off the brake and wait for the car. If I'm not, I stay on the brake far too long. When you get a chance,
Good job,
Christoph,
Andy. Keep it up.
take a look and see how much fuel we've got left. See, this is what I love about the way that iRacing have done the teams in here. Your teammate can act as crew chief and look at your black boxes, so you can just concentrate on looking at the track. And I didn't even need to hit transmit to speak to Christoph because he's watching the stream, so I didn't have to take my hands off the wheel. Bad line through there, so it arcs too much of the tyres. And there, but I'm getting graphic stutters, you see, so I'm also taking bad lines because the car isn't where I want it to be when I want it to be there.
Clear him. Clear.
Six minutes. Now I'm 100% in bring the car home mode. There's no point trying to catch the guy ahead, so it's just avoid the traffic. Stay on the hard stuff. Problem is, by trying to catch them at the right spot, I'm not carrying the speed through the apexes I was, and it's not good for the balance of the car. Okay, you need to lift off a little bit then.
On your right.
Thank you.
Clear.
Thanks. Let it fall to the apex. See?
On your left. Still there. Clear.
See there, if I was the roof, I'd have lifted out a little bit more, because he's so far behind the guy he's racing that he may as well lift out a little earlier. So he still gets his ideal line and apex through the turn. Okay, I need to get back into the zone again. I feel as though I've just stepped marginally outside it, and that's not a good place to be at this stage of the race. I think I need to give the tyres some time to find a second life, because
Good job. Just a few more, bud.
stayed on the brake too long. See, what I like to try and be is consistent. I hate to see my lap times all over the place. It's one of the first things I check after a race. What were my laps like? And now I'm racking up incident points. I broke my concentration, so where I had 100% confidence, I'm not quite there at the moment, so I'm not getting the same feeling but also it's possibly tyre drop-off. So we still have 14 litres, 4 laps of fuel. So yeah, fuel calculation was probably right. Didn't need the extra 10 litres that we took. So at least we know for tomorrow the calculations were right. What will be interesting to see saw that coming a mile off is whether or not our prediction on the average lap time is going to be right. I reckoned it was going to be about 2 minutes 10. Ooh, ugly. See all the system notifications at the top, they're distracting me. Yep, tyres are a little bit warm. They won't take the abuse I was giving them before. They want to slide a bit more, but not in the same predictable way that they were doing it before. And now my eyes are itching. They're braking traction. So, how did we do? Finished with 3.5 laps left of fuel.
Check your flag.
Well done,
Good
Mark.
job,
Very good
good
stint.
job. Ran hard today. Good job, guys.
Thanks,
Good job.
you too. I think we found out what we wanted to find out about how the car feels. We should now be able to do some good planning with the fuel. Yeah, I like that. That was good. Good fun. Well done on your first stint. I don't think we were going to finish any higher
Are
than
you still
second.
streaming or not?
Yep, still streaming at the moment. I'm still on track. I'm just bringing the car to the pits.
I would like only to tell a good night for our followers. I have to go to my children, my family, because I spent a lot of time. Maybe I will be back in 1 hour. So thank you for watching our stream and have a nice evening. Bye bye, Mark, to you as well, and have a nice evening too.
Thanks, Christoph. You too. Have fun. Enjoy the time with the family.
Thanks, see ya.
Bye. See, as I said, real life comes first with the team. So even if Christoph had to go partway through the race, then he'd have gone. If it meant having to try and do an Ironman stint in the race tomorrow, then we'd do an Ironman stint. Or if it was not possible to keep going, or we'd get disqualified for doing the Ironman stint, we'd just park the car. But since we both got to do a stint, each person will be happy because it's the racing and the taking part. It really is. I know it's a cliche. The finishing and stuff are bonus points for us. However, don't be fooled. We want to win as well. I never got to make a pit stop. Now, my approach to pit stops is this. I didn't see where the cones were, but I don't know how everyone else does it. But for me, it's leave it in the gear you're in, flick the limiter on, and then just brake as hard as you can without losing control of the car.
Any issues with them at all?
And then take it from there. But no, I really enjoyed that. That was fun. Much more fun than I expected. think it was better than our stint that we did in the race at Spa. Thanks, Porkchop. That was real. That was fun. Whew, okay, so let's first of all check the tyres, the state of the tyres. What were they like at the end of the stint? See, this is all the homework we have to do. So, see, we probably could have double stint. Well, actually, we didn't need to pit, did we? So we need to probably double that. Okay, yeah. But that was fun. So let me save this so I don't forget. Go back to the beginning. I don't need to do this. It's going to save the whole thing anyway, but I'm dubious. I don't trust computers. And let's find it. VLN practice. There it is. VLN training race practice. Let's put this as qual race. Normally I should put the track. That would help. Road America. Am I the only one that still calls here Elkhart Lake? So let's go back. Put it on most exciting. And yeah, so that's it, I think, for me this evening. Of back into frame of mind that I'm back at work on Monday, so I can't spend all day, all evening on this. I should have been in the. Do you know what? Let's not go most exciting. Let's have a self-gratuitous promo moment. So I should have left the car. Not left the car. Left the session and raced the V8 European race that started. Hey, thanks for following Air Force 10. And that started 2 minutes ago to try and ensure that the V8 series in the European time slots has a good participation and a good following, so that it doesn't die out as it usually does every single time we try and get it off the ground. However, this was always going to be much more satisfying than whatever the results were. Even if I had won the V8 race, I was never going to do that. Sharing the car with a teammate, not letting him down, not letting the team down, not letting my ego overtake me and wanting... Oh, the session's ended. I knew that was going to happen. Not letting my ego overtake me so that I wrecked his race. No, it was just much more fun to do this event and get up to speed and help him be confident ahead of the race tomorrow, and hopefully we can do just as well as we did here. So that's why iBuzzer stopped working. So let's have a look. Some of the things I wanted to see. So best lap was a 209.4. Was that really, or was that in the race? Really? Okay. Let's go and see what the average lap time was. So let's not be selfish, Mark. Let's add window capture, inner window, event results. Okay. And let's move that over here. So, how did we do? Let's change it. So overall we came home third on the road. I don't care who didn't finish, it's an endurance race. If you didn't finish, that still counts. We still finished third overall. and in class we know we finished second. What I wanted to see was our average. Okay, so our average lap time was a bit slower than I thought, hence having more fuel. I didn't factor in the pit stop though, so if you take the pit stop out, I'm not doing the maths, but if you take the pit stop out, I think it probably was around 210. We were the second fastest caddy? Let's go to class. Okay, so there were 6 caddies. There were only okay. No, there were at least 4 still running at the end. We had so we were the 3rd fastest, but again, you don't need to be the fastest. You actually have to finish. 28 inks. I'm not happy about that. I put too many inks on this. Shouldn't have been there. And how funny. 14 for me, 14 for Christoph. Let me copy that and put that in our Facebook chat so that the rest of the team can see how we did. Why am I humming to myself? You don't need to hear me humming to myself. So let's put in the results in there. Okay, so let's get back to them then. So what else? Let's see event results. So even Stevens. Okay, so yeah, see, that's what I figured average lap times would be. Christoph has to take in the pit stop as well. He had that whole long entry into the pit lane up into the start finish line, whereas I don't think I have to travel as far to get back out of the pits based on where we qualified. Fastest lap 19 of the stint. No, lap 19 of the race. So I only did 15 laps. Muppet. Okay, so I wanted to see my lap times to see how consistent they were or were not, as the case may be. But the window doesn't look like it's updating. It's blank. Let's see what happens if I open it. So it's there. Oh, Christoph's there. So Christoph did first lap 2:22, then 2:11.3, 11.1, 13, 10.2, 10.2, 10.5, 10.1, 10.3, 10.0, 9.7. So his fastest lap was only 3/10 off my fastest lap. 10.1 and then 21.7 his pit stop lap. So that's what's important. He was really consistent in his stint. That's why, like I said to him, it was a good stint. For some reason, my laps aren't coming up. Let's see if I can open it in a new browser window. See, I just don't understand computers. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So why is it not showing me mine? So I know what my customer ID is. Let's see if I can adjust Christoph's. I'm wondering if I'll keep calling him Chris. I shouldn't. It's Christoph. So let's see. No, his just seems to work fine. Let me put my customer ID. Oh no, that's not working. Okay, never mind. I give up. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And spending so much time hanging out with us as well, because I think you've been here hours. So thank you for putting up with the stream when it buffered. Thank you pretty much for everyone that's hit follow, and I need to remember to go back and follow everybody that's followed. And ultimately, if we don't do another stream and don't come online before tomorrow, have a great evening. If you don't manage to sit in and catch the race tomorrow, and remember, if you want to sit in and catch the race again, ride along with us, and like today, all access. So again, because we're not likely to win anything, we're not that we're pessimistic, that's not what we're aiming for. That would be nice. We don't mind giving away anything that we're doing, so strategy calls or anything like that. So completely all access like you had today. If it's just myself and Christoph, then you get all the TeamSpeak chat. If there's any more of the team there, you'll get their chat as well. And yeah, so if you'd like to hang out with us tomorrow when we start the race, then hit follow on Twitch, and then you'll get a notification when we start the stream. And then, as I said, I need to go in and follow everybody that has followed. Otherwise, that's just rude. So thank you all very much. See you tomorrow if you're there. After that, I don't know. I may, considering I didn't do the race today at Summit Point in the V8, I might pick up a race on Sunday. It all depends. I might wake up and just consider I haven't done enough practice with the car in race trim, so just take this as a drop week and then use Sunday to prepare myself for going back to work on Monday. So thank you all. If I don't see you before, have a great New Year's, and thanks for supporting Blue Flag Racing.
User